Okay, so in the news Nintendo Direct, Nintendo both announced and released a DLC for Donkey Kong Bananza. And let me just tell you, when I heard that, I was so excited. I was so excited for Donkey Kong Bananza DLC because, like, I love Donkey Kong Bananza. I think it's one of Nintendo's best platformers. But how did the DLC turn out? Well, I wouldn't exactly call it the best DLC. I would say that I was kind of disappointed. So yeah, in this video I'm just gonna talk about the Donkey Kong Bananza DLC and just share my thoughts on it. So first, I think we should probably just start with the positive, and that is Emerald Rush, because I actually have a lot more positive to say about the Emerald Rush portion of the DLC rather than the DK Island portion. So yeah, Emerald Rush. That is like a roguelike type thing where you're like supposed to meet a quota with like emeralds and you just have to collect a bunch of emeralds and you get like different perks and stuff throughout the run, and I think it's super fun. Like, it's so fun to just go as fast as possible because you are on a timer, so you just go super fast, smash some emeralds, do Void Kong's missions. Okay, I think all that is fun. Like, one of the most satisfying things about Donkey Kong Bananza is the smashing. So like having an entire side mode based on smashing emeralds, that is of course gonna be fun. And another thing I love about Donkey Kong Bananza is the movement. And like in Emerald Rush, you have to be super fast, so movement is key in that mode. So it's super fun since you have to be kind of precise with your movement. Okay, you don't have to be, but to get like the best results possible, you kind of have to utilize your movement pretty well. And that's something I really enjoy because I love Donkey Kong's movement. I already said that, I know, but I just love his movement so much. Emerald Rush also kind of reminds me of like Luigi's Balloon World in Mario Odyssey, where it's like a fun side mode that like came out after the game launched. But I will say, if we were to compare Luigi's Balloon World to Emerald Rush, I do think Emerald Rush is better. But the thing is, Luigi's Balloon World was free. Emerald Rush cost $20. And the whole DLC has a whole, which includes DK Island. So, let's go over DK Island. So, DK Island is, not great. The thing I was the most excited about with this DLC was getting to explore DK Island. Because one of my favorite things about Donkey Kong Bananza was the exploration. Because it was always so fun to just explore and look for fossils and bananas. So I was pretty excited to get to explore DK Island. To like have more bananas and fossils to find. But you see, the thing is, there are no bananas and no fossils in DK Island. There's nothing. There is no reason to explore that place. There is literally nothing to find. Now, I don't get why Nintendo thought it was a good idea to like bring an entire layer that you have to pay for. And there's nothing. There's no bananas. No fossils. Why? I was so excited. Dude, I'm getting worked up right now because I was so excited to have another layer to explore. But no, there's not a single damn banana or a single damn fossil. Why, Nintendo? Why? There are some bonus areas you can find, but those are just reused from the main game, so not really that much special. Oh, I'm disappointed. This DLC is awful. Like, genuinely, this is an awful DLC. Like, the Emerald Rush, it's fun. It's really fun, actually. But that's like the only worthwhile thing in this DLC. DK Island? That sucks. Like, yeah, it's cool to get DK Island in here. But when there's nothing on there and it costs $20, this DLC should have been free. If we look back at Mario Odyssey with Luigi's Balloon World, that was a free update. And if you look here with the DLC, with Emerald Rush and DK Island, it costs $20. $20 for a side mode that is fun but doesn't actually have super much content to it. And another layer with absolutely nothing to find. Like, if they were going to charge for this, at least just make it like $5. This isn't worth more than $5. Maybe 10. 10 would be stretching it, but it would at least be better than $20. Cause like, come on, Nintendo. Why do you have to be in your greedy era right now? This DLC is not worth $20, not at all. It absolutely sucks. Like, as a free update, it would have been great. Emerald Rush is super fun, and even DK Island, yeah, it's disappointing that there's no bananas there, but if it was free, I wouldn't complain as much. I would complain a little though, because no bananas and no fossils. But since it costs money, I am complaining more, because I spent money to get DK Island, but there's nothing worthwhile to find on DK Island. But yeah, that's kind of everything I have to say. This DLC is just very disappointing and very overpriced. I am still having fun with Emerald Rush though, but that should have been free, maybe $5, but it mostly should have just been free. But anyways, I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about the Donkey Kong Bananza DLC? Let me know in the comments below. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye!